Shalom, shalom, happy Sabbath, Shabbat. Hey, come here with a encouraging word. Give me for the fumbling. Just been in my spirit right now, seeing that this is, as the world deems, Pride Month. And as we read that word, what it say? Pride before the fall. So we know that this spirit that's moving around heavily is the spirit of pride. And if you read Job, I think that's 41, 33 to 34. The Most High was talking to Job. See, the story of Job deals with pride. But the Most High was talking to Job about the Leviathan. That is a spirit that even Yah asks Job, who can tame it? See, once that spirit is out, once everybody is filled with it, that's when you get the chaos and the commotion. See, and Yah had to allow those things to happen to Job so that way he can get into a humbling posture and position. Because think about, Nebuchadnezzar. He was the world's greatest king at his time, right? Powerful in his position. But the things that came out of his mouth was, I put myself in this position. Look at what I done. Same with Job. He thought he was so right with Yah that, he said, I. See that word, I. And it is in pride. It's like, we got to get out of ourselves, man. That's the purpose of this flesh dying daily. And in order for us to get in that posture and position that we need to be with the Most High, we got to realize this ain't none of our own doing. But see, again, when you in this world, and like I said, I don't focus too much on the world because the world gonna be what it is. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. Forgive me if my lips are a little ashy. Just sitting out getting a little exercise, playing a little ball, but you gotta understand that we don't do nothing. But the world will make it deem that we kings, we gods. We doing what we doing. See, the Most High said he operates on both sides, good and evil. Like he said, it rains on the just and the unjust. So, like I said, I wanted to come and bring this because this month is going to bring a lot into the atmosphere alone. Isaiah speaks on it. And it's another verse, I can't quite think of it right now, but it talks about the devil being the children of pride. So you got the Leviathan spirit, which is the spirit over the children of pride. But you have the devil, who is the father of the children of pride and disobedience. Because that's what pride brings. Think about with your child. You could try to tell them what to do, what not to do, right? But at the end of the day, unless you teaching them right and raising them up right, your child is always going to try to be combative. Your child is always going to even try to bring up some excuse or reason why they can do what you couldn't do, as though they better than you. My pride was so strong at one time that I'm sitting here hustling, right? I'm sitting here on the block. I done fell off numerous of times But somewhere in my mind, I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna do this one a little different. Now, don't get me wrong. I done had some runs, you know, and I'm not saying this to glorify. I'm just saying that we get in that mode where things is coasting and it look good, and it look like, yeah, I got this, I got this. But see, the Most High, when He has a plan for you and He has a purpose for you, He gonna knock you off course one. Because like that scripture said, if you belong to the world, it will accept you as its own. Everybody's not the child of the children of Yah. Sorry to say that. Not saying that Yahshua didn't come down here to give everybody a chance, because that was His purpose. But I can extend that olive branch, but but if you don't want it, then, you know, again, some people cool in their mess. Some people cool in what they do. Most people don't want to change. But to focus back on what I was talking about, like I said, when you got that pride in you, for some reason, you don't care how many times you hit that brick wall doing the same thing, what they call insanity, but expecting a different outcome. But your pride is in you, and you like, man, I ain't gonna fail, I ain't gonna fail. And it's sad because growing up as a man now, but I remember as a boy, that's all I used to hear men say. Oh, you gotta have pride. You gotta have pride. You gotta. I mean, come on, man. Like I say, it's a lot of dumb rhetoric that we fall for. You know, the Most High can only operate in humbleness. You know, so being humble, it's not saying that you soft. It's not saying that you weak. Because to me, being humble is way more stronger than me being combative and ready to respond when I don't need to. So, like the Most High said, it's a time for everything. And this is why I feel like Proverbs is one of those books that really need to be indulged. Proverbs, Ecclesiastic, because people call letters, those books really teach you wisdom. And that world wisdom, and it gives you an understanding between having pride and being humble. See, because growing up, this world is going to tell you things, it's going to come at you, it's going to say, oh, you this and that. So usually if the world coming at you for a certain thing, most likely you need to be going opposite of where they trying to lead you. Because it's even in His word what He says, if you conform to this world, if you're a friend of the world, you're no friend of Yah. So like I said, I ain't gonna wrap y'all up, man. I just know that this is spiritually Pride Month. So beware the Leviathan spirit, beware